look for my sunglasses here because I'm about to drive into the sun. As I drive, the sun and its rays burn my eyes. Flashback to season one South Park. Oh, just dropped the little man off at school. Uh, Trying to think. In the Jeremy Hales case, they have Ohio court today. And as we know, that judge, she does not play at all. She does not play around. And, yeah. Oh, I see. We're getting people in here. So, yeah, I'm expecting some type of update. I know they're going to ask for a continuance. I don't think they're going to get it. Their strategy of delay, that's the thing. It runs out. They're also, uh, Bubbles was sanctioned in Connecticut. He had to pay $1,000. Uh, so he's got that on his record, and he's now going to be facing all the stuff in Florida, having already been sanctioned in Connecticut. And so that's the thing. These things they pile up against you. Uh, Complaint after complaint. Like your first one, you can survive. But yeah, when they pile up against you, it doesn't do that well. And the other big thing is I am currently on a partial suspension on Facebook. Uh, I It's funny because we know who reported me. Hey, good morning, Nancy. Yeah, we know who reported me on Facebook. And what's funny is last night they kept messaging or kept responding and commenting to me, accusing me of reporting other people. Like, that's what's funny about mental illness. These people will always accuse you of the things that they're doing. Um, Here's the thing. Like, I was banned for their group. I'm suspended in the other group. I can't report people. Like, but yet they're putting it on me. It's like, uh, but there's they never look at themselves. They never look at themselves and try to have any self-realization. And like I'm partially suspended. That's okay. I don't care about this. I don't care about Facebook, and I definitely don't care about my private Facebook account getting taken down. Like, not at all. If it gets permanently banned, oh well, I don't care. There's like pictures and stuff on there that I wish I could take down, but the only way for me to do it would be to go one by one by one. So yeah, go ahead, get that account suspended. I don't give a shit. Um, get it permanently banned. I don't care. But yeah, I'm banned from their groups, but they're accusing me of reporting stuff in their groups. Like, but like what I'm suspended for, 100% I did. Yeah, and I knew when I was doing it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm taking a risk. And yeah, that's what happens. You take a risk sometimes. But again, I'm taking it on something I don't give a shit about. So um, I have to laugh. It's like, you can suspend me all you want. I don't care. Um, and like, okay, yeah, I'm suspended for something I did. They don't have that level of maturity. This is bullshit when 100% the things that they are getting struck for are, like, I've seen, like, they are, a lot of them are harassing against me. I don't care. I don't care. Say whatever the hell you want about me. I don't care. Like, I want you, like, they're like, you're striking me. No, I want you to talk. I want you to talk because it's content for me. I don't want you taken down. I don't want your uh, account removed. because it's content. I want to use it. What they're doing is, see, what they don't realize is there are people in those groups who do want them taken down. Um, like, I'm going to talk about something that I normally don't. Hey, Rick, good to see you. I normally don't talk about, and that's there this morning. Uh, well, it started last night. Uh, there are people, like, if I trust somebody, yeah, like, the door's open to you. You need something from me, I will help you. I will do whatever. But I'm very much a Marine. I'm no better friend, no worse enemy. And uh, there was a veteran whom I helped, who I talked with, I gave advice to, and was legitimately trying to help with what's it with hey, good morning, Joan. Someone I was trying to help with their disabilities, a veteran. And this veteran, like, if you have a problem with me, that's fine. I'm an adult. I'm a big boy. You can come to me and talk to me. And I'll respect you for it. Like I've always said, I appreciate people who stab me in the front rather than people who stab me in the back. If people think what I'm doing is a problem, they can talk to me and say, I don't agree with this, and we can have a conversation about it. I might take what they're saying, and say, yeah, you're right. I might say I'd see it differently. Um, but I was, I've got moles. I've got moles out in these groups and stuff. And as you guys have seen on my posts, you can tell from my posts, there's multiple people sending me stuff. Multiple people. And, there are people who send me stuff who, you know, I don't really talk a lot to. That's fine. But I was getting some stuff about this veteran whom I've helped and tried to help. And they were like, hey, this is what this veteran is saying about you. And it was someone who I'd given trust to. And yeah, they were in a forum that I am not in and were saying some shit about me. And if you really want to, um, if you want to never do anything with me and never get any help and like become dead to me, that's what you do. You start publicly trashing me. And that's what, hey, April, good to see you. That's what this veteran had done. And, you know, I messaged that veteran this morning after I had, because I received the stuff while I was asleep, but I looked through it and I was like, oh, okay. And I messaged that veteran and I was like, other people had said stuff about them and I didn't listen. Or like, I was like, hey, I was like, just so you know, so and so said this. Again, stabbing people in the front. Like, this is what's happening. Just letting you know, or let's have a conversation about this. And people hate that. But it is an honest way of doing business. So I'll look people in the eye if I have a problem with them. And they were like, oh, that they're full of shit. And I was like, okay, fine. And I dropped it. I dropped it and was like, that's fair. I'll believe you. Um, but yeah, when I got these messages sent to me and was like, oh, here's what this veteran's saying about you in other forms. It just showed me that, okay, yeah, the person who did tell me that about that individual was 100% correct. 100% correct. When people show you their character, believe them. Believe them. That's what I do. So that veteran, there's a lot of people out there who'll do stuff like this, especially when it comes to YouTube and like content creation. People who'll be nice to your face and then go talk shit about you behind your back. I've been around the block. Um, Like this is not Skipper's first rodeo. Some of these people think that they can trash you, and you'll have a falling out, and then they'll come back to you later. I don't think they realize, like, I am uh I'm very far along in my mental health journey. If someone who I've given trust to violates that trust, they're never getting it back. And if you violate my trust, like, you're dead to me. You are dead to me. I'm sorry. And I'll give you an example. Georgie and Max Lab. And Georgie talked about this when we did the pop-up show the other day. Uh, they had problems, and there was some drama between them. Um, I didn't get involved. I didn't talk shit behind either's back. They both approached me about it, and I was like, "Hey, I'm not getting involved in it. You can have like, I'm friends with both of you. You guys can figure that out on your own. Don't expect me to bash them. You should be okay with me being friends with them. And if that's a problem, if you can't take that, then we can't be friends." But both of them were adult enough to where they were like, "Okay, yeah, Skipper's not getting involved." And eventually, those two made up, and you saw we were able to do a stream just fine. But some others are not like that. They're not that mature. They have a need to go into other forums and then talk shit about people. And um, they're not invited back here. Uh, and someone was saying something about my views being down. Okay, maybe they are. Um, I don't care. I'm still making money. Like, and there are things I could be doing to make a lot more money. I am trying to, as you guys have seen with me showing those videos, I'm trying to do something a little bit different with my content. Um, and there are people that, have backed away from my show, uh, you know, for various reasons. They have stuff in their lives. Just because I'm not working with someone and not doing streams with them or having them on my show doesn't mean we have a problem. It does not mean we have a problem. What it means is that there's just reasons why we can't stream. There are some I will not stream with ever again because they've done things. And some people just, I'll tell you, they used to be mods and stuff here, and they're not welcome back. For a lot of these people who are attacking me in the Facebook groups, they used to be viewers here. I don't care that they're not here. I don't want them here. Like, I'll fuck with them and get them to hate watch. I will do that, and I have done that to them and gotten boost in my views. Uh, just because I'm a troll, and I like when they're messing with me online. They have no clue how much I enjoy messing with them back. Um, but yeah, with this veteran, that actually hurts me because that was a veteran who I took time out of my day to try to help on several different days. And to go and do me like that, I don't even know why. I don't know if I do know they have a problem with someone that I have recently done some streams with. And I'm sorry, you got to get over that. Um, but that doesn't give you the right to go bash me in another forum. So that veteran will never be on this show. They're not welcome here. And if they show up, that's see, I'm being very generous. I could be trashing this person. I could be saying, "Oh, f this person." I'm not about that. I'm not about that life. Um, so I won't out that person. But if they were to show up here and try to start some shit with me, oh, then drama's going to be had. um but this person doing that, they might be upset that I approached them and said, "This individual told me you're doing these things. I'm just trying to clear the air." They might be upset about that, but that's no reason to go and trash me to other people. um So yeah, and that is absolutely um, something that is crossing my boundaries. And some of you know who this individual is. Um, I talked a little bit about it last night, but I got definitive stuff that sent to me while I was asleep and woke up this morning to it. And I just sent that individual DM and said, "Don't ever, don't ever come to me." And because they are a veteran, they're a Blue Falcon, 100% Blue Falcon. Um, but there's, you know, that it is what it is. They made their bed, they can go sleep in it. I do have some positive stuff. There's some very positive stuff, and we'll get back into the court today of Jeremy Hales. There is an article that has been written about me and about my business and the nonprofit and all the things I've been doing. International Business Times. I know I've sent it to some of you guys. I have to laugh because my haters, you know, there was that article written about me, the Substack of the guy who I trolled on X. Like anybody can do a Substack, as we've seen with paint chips. Anybody can do a Substack, but yeah, the International Business Times is a real publication, and that article it was actually published last month, and I was told about it, uh, but um, I I actually pay for a PR firm for my business, and you won't see anything about my business here because I'm focusing on things overseas. But yeah, the article was posted, and we had a strategy session this week about what to do with it. So you guys will see, you'll probably see it out more because I'll be using it more. And yeah, I have to laugh. Like you can there's one guy who hates me. And I'll actually say his name. He's got a YouTube channel, Mississippi Coast Life. He was slandering me with that Substack, and I just have to laugh. I'm like, "Eh, he's not like the brightest guy. That's it. Um, Another thing that one guy said to me was, uh, it's a guy who is on the anti side was, oh, Jeremy won't work with Skipper anymore. Me and Jeremy have barely talked. Um, in general, in general, uh, I support Jeremy. Jeremy has never needed to come on this show. Uh, he has. I've been thankful for him. He's been in the audience. I've been thankful for that. If he sent me a message and said I'm never coming back in your show and won't work again, that's fine. That is 100% fine. I do not need Jeremy. Jeremy does not need me. I support Jeremy. Um, I can understand there are people who don't want to work with me because they have their brand, and veterans were a rough bunch, and they might be like, "Hey, uh, I don't want to be a part of the content, or I do political content." There's people who've told me you're a little bit too political for me. That's fair. I don't care. No one needs to work with me. Um, and if Jeremy were to say that, if Tug or Megan or anybody, I don't care. Doesn't mean I'm not going to support them. So yeah, I found that funny. Like that's some type of attack on me. I don't do work with Jeremy. Jeremy will watch the show. He's given me shout outs. He does not need to do that. And I've always thanked him whenever he's done stuff like that. Um, I'm incredibly grateful for him. And, for all the stuff that's happened to him, he is in my prayers. Um, and, if I've talked about Jeremy, uh, in the last year, I've focused more on like his mental health things, and I think he's doing a great job, and I commend him for all of that. Um, but yeah, I laugh about the people who Jeremy won't work with him. Okay, were we doing streams together? What, did you see Skipper and Jeremy show? No. Um, I'll give you another one. Travis, I approached Travis about something probably 6 months ago, and he said, "Yeah, that's not for me." And I said, that's fair. Travis doesn't owe me shit. I support Travis. Um, so yeah, I laughed about that. Also, someone said, "Oh, Skipper was in people's streams yesterday, was giving him money, trying to get him on a set." There's no like There are people who, like Travis, every time I go into Travis's stream, I send him a super chat. Uh, if I go into Megan, Tug, I send a super chat. Georgie, I try to send a super chat. Um, Redneck, I was in Redneck's yesterday. I sent him a super chat. I do that. D- I want you guys to know why I send a super chat. This is a business. YouTube is a business. And I actually learned this years ago when I was doing speech classes and stuff. And they asked, have you ever been to like a Christian retreat or anything? And they'll ask people, hey, have you ever experienced this? And there's always like two people ready to talk. It's a trick. People won't talk about it, like, won't talk about it. If you're doing a funeral for someone, if you're going to invite people to come up and say something about the bereaved, you should have two people be like, talk to them beforehand, be like, would you come up and say something about my uncle? And have those planned, because if those two come up, more people will be willing to come up and share their experiences. Same thing in church groups. If you ask people a question, more people will be willing to share their experiences. There's like this barrier that people won't cross unless someone else is doing it. So when I go into other people's streams and I'm sending them a super chat, I'm trying to help them out. I'll send a super chat or a super sticker, because if I do it and someone else does it, then more people are going to do it. And if someone's saying, hey, I've got a super chat goal, 100% I am going to support their super chat goal. If I am there in their stream, I do well for myself. I don't live paycheck to paycheck. Um, so if I go into someone, especially someone whose stream I don't normally go into, you can guarantee Skipper is sending a super chat. It has nothing along the lines of getting someone to like me. Well, actually, I'll check that. I was in Flux's chat to flirt with her. She's just so cute. I just like her. Uh, and I always, every time I've ever gone, I'm like, I'm just here to flirt with Flux. So yeah, I'm trying to get, even though I know Flux is 100% not into me. I, I'm just a flirt like that. So I was having fun with Flux. But yeah, she had a goal, and I did make sure that or I did my part to make sure she hit her goal. And I'll do that for a lot of people. A lot of people. I do that with Max Lab all the time. Am I trying to kiss ass to Max Lab? Like, I'm trying to get Max Lab monetized. Like, literally, if you guys do nothing for me, I don't come on here begging. I'm not begging for super chats. I'm not begging you guys to buy my merchandise. What I will beg you to do is go watch Max Lab's videos. I will, especially people with less what I'll say, less viewers than me or less subscribers. You're 100%. I'm going to support them, uh, as long as I like them. You know, if it's someone that is, and especially if it's someone who supported me, I will 100% support them. I've gotten people who I don't maybe, they're not maybe the person I care the most about. They reach out for help, and I'll probably help them. Um, they might not get as much help as like I get. Max Lab has never asked me for help with his YouTube channel, other than, what do you think I should do? And I've looked at his videos and I said, I think you should do this, or I think you should do this. Like, I was the one who told him, I was like, "Are you monetized yet?" He said, no. I said, build some playlists. Build some playlists. Those help for your watch time. I'll give that type of help all day long with people. Max Lab, that is as most as he's ever asked for. But I will tell you guys, go watch his videos and support him. Anyone who thinks, um, like, I'm trying to use a super chat to get support, no. Uh, when I send a super chat, I'm trying to support someone, not trying to get them to support me at all. And yesterday, it just so happened I was in my office, and surprisingly, I had this like midday lull, and nothing was going. He sends me documents, and yeah, I'm very happy for them. And yes, I do. I send him money. I send him money because I want to send him money. And I've told him, you keep sending me documents, I will keep sending you money. Everyone's like, oh, he's a grifter. He, as we've talked about, he's got, some issues. Um, and today's his birthday. I'll tell you guys, I sent him money today because it's his birthday, because that is a nice thing to do. Not because he asked for it or anything. I just sent it to him, and I wished him a happy birthday. Like, and here's the other thing. People are like, well, I sent him money and I don't like it. Then if you're not sending money with like, it's one thing if it's a transaction. If you're sending, like, when I send him money, it's because he sent me documents. That is why I've sent him money. It's transactional. But there's also times where I've sent him, like today, birthday money. Do I expect him to give anything back to me? No. It's just like when we were dealing with the whole thing of Yoda and Uncle Frank. I defined, I will do. Uncle Frank was a veteran. I will do anything to help him. When they were creating a foundation in his name, as I, I was able to verify what I was doing. I said, I will support this. When people started doing other stuff with them, I was like, nope, I am not going to get involved in any of that. And then when that blew up, people were like turning on me saying, why did you tell us they were scamming? Because I didn't get involved in any of that. Like, I don't. I don't get involved with business transactions unless I trust the person. And that's what people were doing. They were getting involved in business transactions. And I told people, there were a couple people who approached me and I was like, I don't want to be a part of that. Like, for a lot of reasons. They were doing legal stuff, and or at least that was the intent. And I was like, no, I do not want to be a part of that. But with the Uncle Frank stuff, you're damn right I'm going to support a veteran. Damn right. But the veteran who trashed me that I found out about this morning, oh no, that veteran will never get any help from me. If they come back here, I will tell them to leave, that they're not welcome. How come his other account says his birthday is in April? I don't care. I don't know. He told us the other day that today was his birthday. I'm taking him at face value. If you look, if you don't want to donate to Max, don't donate to him. If you don't trust him, don't trust him. I'm not telling you to do any of those things. I will tell you, go watch his videos. I'll tell you that. That's how I support him. I believe today's his birthday. I send him money. If he says next month it's his birthday, I'm not sending him money. Like, no one is making you do anything. And I'm not telling you to do something. I'm definitely not telling you to send him money. I'm telling you to watch his videos, because that's not going to cost you anything but maybe a little bit of time and effort. See how boundaries work? Some of you guys, and I'm not saying you, Nancy, but some of you guys who are watching this don't understand boundaries. You think that because I say go watch Max's videos and today's his birthday and I send him money, you think that means you have to send him money. No, not at all. Do what you're comfortable with, but don't come back and blame me and say, well, his thing says his birthday's okay. Well, then don't give him money. He told me it's his birthday. I believe him. He's not getting money from me next month for a birthday. So there you go. Like, this doesn't have to be this dramatic, you know. It doesn't. Um, Hold on, I gotta send someone something. All right. I'm not picking up my coworker today. Sorry. Um, so I got a few minutes here, but we'll be ending things. And here's the thing: I don't trust the birthday thing on Facebook. Uh, I'll tell you this: most of my accounts, there's a date that I use. It's an important date to me, so I know I'm never going to forget it. There's a date that I use as my birthday on other social media. Uh, and I've gotten message on that date where people are like, happy birthday. It's not my birthday. There's a reason I don't really put a lot of, like, I don't tie things to my birthday, because people can try to use that to attack you, So there are people out there who, you could find my birthday if you really wanted to look. You could, I'm sure you could. And anyone who is doing that is most likely nefarious. But yeah, I'll just tell you that if you're looking at my accounts, and makes me laugh, people having a go about money and Max Lives, but send the fleas thousands for another. Right, that right. Um, you shouldn't be sending them money. Like, only send money to people that you trust. If you don't trust me, don't send me a freaking dime. But if you watch, I'm gonna make money. If you watch his stuff, he's gonna make money. Um, like, and I would much rather people support that way. But yeah, if you go looking on my social media, you're gonna see a date for my birthday that is not my birthday, and I recommend that to everyone to protect yourself. There, I think you guys can figure out what type of information. Um, yeah, and you shouldn't, Nancy. You shouldn't. Um, Only support the people that you trust. And but a lot of these people, they don't, because they have mental illness, they can't have healthy boundaries. Like the people that donated to Yoda for legal stuff and then are mad at me over the stuff I did for Uncle Frank. I don't give a shit. You made a mistake, not me. You made a mistake. Uh, that I did not tell you to donate to that. I did not tell you to get involved in any business relationship. Uh, but yeah, there are people who. There were people when that all happened. Like I remember, there were people who were like, "I sent Max Lab 2,000 or $200." I'm like, okay, why would you do that? I haven't done that. I haven't. I'll tell you, most times when he sends me documents, he's going to get like 20, 15, $20 from me because I do appreciate what he's doing. And the thing is, most times that he sends it to me, he is not, like, for a long time, he was not asking me for money. But there are people out there who do the same thing as him and 100% ask for money. And yeah, that is 100% a grift. Like, I can forgive a mentally ill dude for not understanding a boundary. Other people, though, need to understand their boundaries. Well, I gave money to this. Okay, well, you got scammed. Live and learn, my friend. Live and learn. And the thing is, like, yeah, I don't just give money to anything. There are organizations I won't give money to. I'm not telling you to trust anyone. Even if I post a link. A lot of times I get people, "Hey, can we post a link?" I'm not telling you to donate. You have to do what is best for you. Especially if you don't have if I'll tell you this. If you don't have the money disposable, don't give. Don't give. Don't give to Jeremy, don't give to me, don't give to anybody. Yeah. Don't give. Um, Only give what you're comfortable. Oh, thank you. Look at that. Mandy says for my gas money. See, thank you so much. See, I'm not asking anyone to give me money. I thank you for it when you do. And you get your comment put up on the thing when you do. That's the agreement. And I appreciate it, Mandy. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of people who, I gave money." Okay, well, I didn't make that decision for you. You made that decision. You need to own that decision. You're a big boy or a big girl, and you got to put your big boy and big girl panties on, and that's what you got to do. Uh, if you guys go read that article, Skipper is doing, like, I am doing things for my business, and it costs me money. I have to make business decisions. And trust me, I've gotten scammed through my business before. People have given me promises. I've given them money for services that I did not get. It's a part of doing business. You don't see me running here to trash people. Like, even when that happens, it's like, okay, well, we'll never do business with that person again. Um, People don't understand that. Like, and trust me, when if you start a business, there are people, other business people, who will screw you over. And here's the thing: me and my business partner, we have a saying: pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. When someone has taken advantage of us or not given us what we believe to be our fair share, we do not work with them ever again. Like, they're done. Goodbye. And one thing I'll tell you about those people, they tend to come back because and try to play down what they did. And we're like, no, you ripped us off. We didn't rip you off. You ripped us off. And yeah, I hope it was worth it. I hope you got enough money out of that deal. But, and yeah, I don't, unless if someone is actively going after me, I don't need to trash anyone that, even if we have a bad deal that I get screwed on, I don't need to trash them. Right? Right? They're just angry because a lot of what they're mad about, Hellhound, is they want people to act a way that they want them to react, and when they don't, they get very angry about it. And it's like, it's so much of people who have problems with me are because I didn't do what they wanted me to do. Well, I'm sorry. I have to do what's best for me, and I have to react what's best for me. And there are people who have told me, Skipper, I can't work with you anymore. That's fine. That's fine. We don't have to. You have to do what's best for you. Maybe one day in the future we can do something again. Right, Mandy? It's going to be exciting today. I think there's going to be some good news. I think they're trying to kick the can down. I don't think it's going to happen. I do have a video coming out today. It's a puppet video. I know some of you wanted a puppet video. If you're a member, okay, here you go. Here's part of the deal. If you're a member of the channel, you're going to see, you can go watch that video right now. If not, you got to wait until 12:30 Pacific time. So that would be what, 3:30 Eastern. I hope it comes out before we have a result on court, because it is about court. But we'll see. But I know you guys have been wanting a puppet video. Uh, you know, I I've done a couple that I haven't released because, honestly, I don't like doing videos for the sake of views. I do try to get stuff quality out there. So, but I do have to get going. I have to get on with my day. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate all of you. I appreciate the support. Mandy, thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, if you guys do become a member, just remember you get a discount code for the merchandise store. So it does pay for itself. If you are looking to buy any of my Veteran Nation merchandise, if you become a member, you get a discount code that will get you more money off than what you pay for the membership. I don't know if I don't. I think Bruce is going to be there. My whole ear died. Right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, thank you for being worth serving.